Well, good morning, everyone. It's Michelle from Michelle's Ink and Stamp It. And today we are on day 20. I think 25 will be a milestone. I should do that. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the 13th will be day 25 will be a quarter of the way through. All right. So I have this and I wanted to work on the belly band. So I'm just going to pull this out. This is a little bit larger than I need, but that's okay. So I'm just going to, I've got this. Like I said, it's longer, but I'm going to show you why it'll be that way. I'm just going to start. I've got all my little piles here, so we're just going to start attaching things. So I'll bring my glue book over. I did find my glue stick. It was on the floor, of course. It had rolled off. So how's everybody doing today? This is like a collage masterboard type thing. This is exactly the way I would do my masterboards. So if I would just have a book page, or if I would just have sheets of copy paper or digitals that I would put things on. So let's just start by, see, I think I'm going to rip this down. And I don't know that what I'm putting down here is even going to show at any point, just because I don't know. Might cover it up, might not. So just depends on where we end up. Or how we end up, I guess, is more to the... All right, let's go. I'm going to go all the way down here. And if it's got a little bit too much, I will just, sticking off, I'll just cut it off. Okay. Let's get some different papers in here. Got that. Okay, I'll put that down first, because then I'll cover over the top of that with the straight lines. Oops, I got something underneath there that... And there's really no right or wrong way to start these. You just pull out papers that you like. Let me go all the way to the top of this. I know that this is too big, but that's okay. I can't decide which way do where do I put them? All right, so we'll go up there with that. You could do it all in book page on the bottoms, which is what some people do. They'll start out that way. You can have your plainer papers on the bottom. I'm going to go off the top on this because I know I'm going to cut it down to fit what I need. Okay, let's see what else I have. Oh, I have this the sheet here of I'm just going to cut that out. Okay, don't stick now. This is for a patent thing. I think we'll go off the bottom down here. Let's do that. Okay, I'm just gonna do that and then I'll cut it off once I get it where I want it. When I do my master boards, I like to turn them over on the back side and cut them up. That way you're not stressing the whole time on what you're doing, you know, what you're cutting off, what you're okay. Make sure we get this all covered up here. And then we can add some embellishments to the top, which is kind of fun. I want to get some of this writing. Okay, to not get the white, you need to pull towards you. So let's do this again. I need to pull it towards me to use this piece. And that way the white stays over there. You don't get the white over here. Okay, so I'll just take that up to about there, and that pretty much covers everything. If I want to add some stuff over the top of it, I can. I don't normally go for great big pieces, but hey. Okay. I don't want that to be in line with that or this one. Okay. Got a big chunk of glue right there. All right, but that's something we can cover up. Okay, so I still have this, and I might want to just put a little chunk of that on here. So I like that. And that kind of breaks up. So I won't be able to rub this over it too hard, but you can at least get down in the little crevices and make sure I have it all glued. Okay, so let's go through and cut all this off. Put my cutter in here. Let me get my little cutter. We'll see. This is a little 4x6 cutter. And no, I won't be able to get in there because of the way that is. Okay. So much for that idea. Scissors it is. or I could take my ruler. And I might take my long cutter and just even this all up so it's square. But I will do that later. I'm not ready to put it down anyway. Okay, so here's where you can have some fun. You can add fabric. I can glue something to the top of that. We could take one of our wax seals and put on there. I don't necessarily know that that's the one I want to use, but I do like this fabric, and that will cover up some of that the glue mark that I have. Nice part about this glue stick is it does glue fabric too, so I am going, you just have to make sure you get it you know, on there all the way. And pushed in. I think I like it right up there. This is kind of a loose weave, so if I push it too hard, it's going to pull the weave right out of it. That should be on there real good. Here is where we can add some tchotchke stuff to it. I have a little bag of buttons that I got. If you watched my haul, I'll leave it in the description box below, from Patty Ling over at Sacred Mementos. I'm not sure which bag it's in, if this is the wooden, oh, this is it. Okay, so let me put this over here for a minute. So I ended up with, she sent this little bag of things for me to use. So we're going to put those in here. And there was an old button, this one. I don't know if you could see it, but it's plain. It's got coating over the top of it, but the edges are worn off. So I just thought that was so cool. So I think I would like to sew that on. If I can grab, I've got some wax thread here. Let me get some needles. I wasn't thinking I was going to do that until I just did it. I think these are from my mom. I don't know where she got them. She had a Singer sewing machine. Let's see if this needle is thin enough to go through the, yeah, okay. We're good. All these for $1. Yeah, 1985. So my mom was taught herself how to sew. Now if I could thread this thing through the eye, well, that's the next. Oh yeah, that's pretty thin, but let's do this. I'm just gonna cut this off at an angle. I might have to get a different needle. Well, you know what? I probably could just poke this through. There you go. That's even easier yet. But I thought I would like to get the This is some of my bookbinding material. And I guess I could have, let's go all the way back to the beginning here. I don't want to have to cut so much of that off. Get that one side till it's tight. Should have thought of that as I started it. Okay, let's poke that through there. Okay. And this is a wax thread. So I think actually what I'm going to do is take my, I'm going to cut this off over here. And then I'm going to cut this one off down there. And we'll hope for the best that it doesn't all pop right out. Which, knowing me, it could. Okay, and then I'm going to get my uh, 3-in-1. I think I'll put that right there. And that's why I didn't want to put too much bulk on it, because it'll stick up in my book. There are some cute buttons in here, you guys. This is a great, and some old, one of these days I'll pull my bin down. You won't believe how many buttons that I have. And now I have some more. All right, let me put that needle back in there first. That needle is for fur coats and gloves. That tells you right on the thing. She must have been making tents here and deck chairs, because that's that's funny. I use it for my bookbinding stuff. So I'm going to put these back in there for now so I don't lose them. So that is from Patty Lang over at Sacred Mementos. I will leave a link in the description box below. This was one of the boxes that you didn't have to pay for the box. You just paid for the shipping. And you just had to tag her in whatever you made with it. So this will be project number 1. I used a button. Woohoo! Life is good, right? Life is good. Got to have some fun with it. I have always been able to laugh at myself. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here. Oh, I know I had this. So what about that there? Let's do that. This was a paper bag or packaging. I think this is a paper bag from the way it looks. And I just had this little stamp, and so I stamped on the edge. So we're just going to tear it. Got to use it, right? Okay. It's going right there. Decision made. You know, don't overthink it. If you have to stop and think about it too much, go on to something else, because it's like, just put it down, because that's the way it should be. All right, let me get this so I can get a hold of it here. Put that up there so I can cut some of that off. And Alrighty. I like that. Let's see if we can find an embellishment of some sort. Sometimes it pops out, sometimes it doesn't. I have some little tickets. I have a bunch of stuff in these pockets. I already got a button that's round. Don't need a tag on it. What have I got in here? Oh, those are some of Genevieve's cabinet cards. Might have to put one of those in my... She has a lot of great templates. I'll leave a link in the description below to her channel too. She does some great videos, and then she uses, like I said, a lot of templates. Get this other one. And sometimes you just need to put stuff down on it for a, was it Roxy, Rachel over at Roxy Creations, she always says, just audition it. You just need to audition it. So I kind of like that right there. Some more advertisements there. Label's already good. I got something round in the button, so I don't want to use that. I don't necessarily know that I want a label. I do like that color. Nope. So, like I said, if I'm overthinking it already just by doing what I'm doing here. But I do kind of like that color. Make it kind of... So remember, pull towards you. I just did it the opposite way. Okay, and now I don't like it. So that's how you find out. These are digitals, so they're reprintable. They're either stuff that I've purchased or yeah, I think I just like that number there. Yeah, nothing is standing out. Okay, we're done. That's like I said, if you have to go through all that, and we can always add stuff as we go. I like this number there, so I'm going to use that. Okay, well, I think that's what we're going to do. Let's pull our book back in here. My I might have to get a different band for this in the end because it's already pretty darn thick. Let me take that off too. And of course I didn't save where I was going to put this at, but it really doesn't matter. Let's do it right here. Oh, let's see, I have a belly band in one of these already, but is it, oh, it's back there. Okay, perfect. We put it in this one then. Okay, so the easiest way to do this, this is a sheet of paper, and I think I just folded them 8.5 by, it's a 8.5 by 11. Just make sure that I didn't rip anything off of them. Yeah, 8.5. Okay. So I can glue this directly on, and that'll keep things tighter. Or you can put a 1/2 inch on each end if you want and fold it under. But I think I'm just going to glue it directly on. Okay. So let me move this because now I'm going to need the space here. Okay, so this I can use this little cutter for. I'm going to do it this way. I won't have a straight edge in there, so let's, I know I want the bottom of the, we might have to trim that up. And then let's do the 8.5. Ooh, that's going to be close. Okay, I might have to go up a little bit on this. I'm just eyeballing it because of the, there's writing on it, so I know I could put it directly on the writing. And do I care if it's wider in spots? I don't really think I do, but let's clean this up just a little bit. Okay. And again, I didn't mark my page that I was going to put it on. All the little things to think about all the time. And I think I was going to put it right there. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue on the back end. And I will use art glitter glue because it dries faster. And just because you glue it down in your book doesn't mean you can't add stuff to it. Okay, and I had these in there from something else that we were drawing the other day, and I didn't got that a little bit past the page. The other page was masking it off. Okay, let me get one more here so I can do it on this edge. That way I know they get stuck down real good and it won't come up. Okay, so I have that belly band. I think I had taken one of the pockets out, or one of the tags out. So the tags that we worked on before, I don't know where we were going to put it. To go back and see if I can. Oh, was it going to? No, it would have been on this. We had it in this signature somewhere. I might have to go back through my video and look and see where we were going to put it. Well, I got glue all over the place there. That happens. No, I don't think I know where I was going to put it. Okay, well, it came out of somewhere, and I saw it when I was editing one of my videos, and I thought, oh man, that's where I was going to put that. Okay. And maybe it was back in this one. Oh, that's got stuff in it. Oh, I wanted to put some lace behind here. So let me get my sorry for the crunching. I should have got that out ahead of time. So, let's see here. Oh, I think I have to cut this because I think it's one big loop. It is. Okay. Here we go. Cover your eyes if you need to. All right, so I want to use this as a pocket too, but I want to put it on here. Yeah, maybe I don't want to put it on there. But I do want to make a pocket with it. So I am going to cut this off. I might have to cut that off because that's kind of all tore up. Okay, I'll go in my scraps. So I want to use this for a pocket in here. So it'll go underneath this. And I'm going to go right in the center there, hopefully. And once you start doing it, once you start cutting it up, it's okay. Okay, so that's going to be a nice pocket right there, I think, on the inside of this. And I do need to rip these down. I didn't glue it, and you can see I put, I have an envelope, mailing envelope in the center of it that I glued it to. and I will just rip it just past that so that I can keep it all together, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Okay, so that pocket is going to go right there. I'm going to put it this way for now. And I think that's going to be it for this video. So give me a thumbs up, please. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'll put more of my videos for the 100-Day Project 2024 over here. So I will see you again tomorrow for day 21. All right. Bye.